So, servus again. Little spy update video today. As always, I'm using this method here for the tracking. If you want more explanation to this, just watch the weekly recap video from last Sunday. Okay, let's look. The same for this if you want to have the full explanation from IPO till today, also in the last weekly recap video. So let's see what we have done today and what we will do most likely till end of week. So, just for explanation, this is the knife from October. This whole thing here is just our high low. This peak here with this pullback on Friday, November 7, last week, was just our A. And right now, we are on the way to our big C, and after that, a big B, and after that, our big C. What we have done from November 7 till today, and most likely will do till end of the week, is just the little a. So here would be the little a, little b, and wherever b peak is, the middle b peak is just our little c. So we have the bullish variant, the bearish variant, and the ultra bearish variant. For the bullish variant, which I'm not really tending to right now, would mean this here wasn't our little tiny c, this was our little a, little b, and is this working? No, not really. Is this working? Yeah, it could. We still have to look for our little c. So this would be the bottom of our tiny b, and the next thing for tomorrow, and most likely tomorrow, would be we go up somewhere in here. This then would be our tiny c. And on Friday, most likely, we see, how much would this be? Possible. We would see the knife on Friday. And next week, we will go up. Just because wherever our C is our little c, this whole thing here is just breakout retest of this. So wherever this is, we are doing a 0.5 pullback. If it's this, which I'm tending to, if this was the top, our pullback target, the 0.5, is at 673. I know we have here this gap. The full gap is going to 679.08. Only because here's the 0.5 doesn't mean we don't have to fill this gap. We can just go a little bit under it and fill it. It also doesn't mean we have to fill this gap now. We could still leave this little gap unfilled and will fill it after the pullback of our C. Just saying. But okay, for the bullish tracking, for levels, everything over 685.87 is bullish, and we still have to look for our little c. If we're doing the bearish tracking, I'm leaning more to. This would mean tomorrow, so that we just have this perfect up. No, so tomorrow we won't go over 684 again. So you would start dropping tomorrow. You need something lower than 680.96. Then you will come up again to somewhere in this trend line. That would be your M. I mean, that's the 30-minute chart, just saying. Then you will reject here. You have to do the next lower low. Come up again. Checked one last time of this trend line. This would be a T. And then you do your V on the A here and the 0.5. Most likely Friday. Then you're doing your higher low. Maybe we're already doing this on Friday too. Next week is then, in my opinion, a really, really, really good chance we're breaking all-time high. I said it yesterday. We had this chance today. For the bullish tracking, we may be getting it tomorrow still, but I don't think so. I said anything around 685 to 995. If we rejecting somewhere in here, we will start the pullback. Okay. And I'm really leaning to this, just saying. For the absolute bearish version, we are not bouncing here. For the absolute bearish version, we are breaking 661, and then people are getting the market crash. They are really seem to want, yeah, because then this here was our peak, this was our lower high, and we really go down. But I'm not thinking that. In my opinion, we still, because this is perfect looking A, we still need our B, and we still need our C. So let's see what happens tomorrow. In my opinion, I'm really tending to, till Friday market close, something in this range from 673 to 671. Bounce next week. We have an absolute green week again. And till now, I said last week, we will have a great green week. Okay, it's Wednesday. In my opinion, we got our peak. Rest of the week red. I mean, also, one thing, we could just do nothing tomorrow. Just to say this, we could just be doing this. And then we're doing M and T on Friday. It's not like... the perfect example would be this. Yeah, this. This would be the perfect example. We made our V. We really ran up. We really ran up here. Boom, boom, boom. And on the top, we just went sideways. And then this was a Wednesday, but then we just made a breakout retest in, even I think it was only 1 hour maximum. So absolute possible. Yeah. Okay. If you have questions, write it. You can write it into the comments. If you have wishes for other stocks, please write it into the comments of the other playlist, because this is only SPY. And if you liked it, give me a like. See you next time.